All right, in this video, we'll complete the page 28. Page 28, number 7 through 12. So we'll talk about angle relations on a circle. So worksheet page 28, number 7, 8, 9, and this one is tangent and chord, secant and tangent, and two chords, and number 10, and two tangent line, right? Tangent and tangent, two secants, and this is, they said, assume tangent, right? Tangent and tangent. So we have tangent, chord, secant, and in the drawing, and let's think about angle relations. So by using our chord and our tangent, and this angle formed is the half of the intercepted arc here. Okay, this corner is a half. So knowing that, let's use all information we have. What is given? Given is 110 degrees here. Do you see a straight line from a tangent line? So let's use the difference. What is the difference between 110 and 180 degrees? So let's subtract, and this will be 70 degrees, right? Knowing that corner angle is 70 degrees, what would be the answer for this intercepted arc between tangent and a chord? So we will do twice, right? Because this corner is a half, and we go with twice of that. So twice of 70 degrees will be 140 degrees. Okay? So we use the tangent and chord relation from the formula paper. Number 8, we have one secant and one tangent. Formula says this angle can be found by subtracting this measure and this measure, and then divide by 2. So let's set it up. 30 degrees can be obtained by doing subtractions and then divide by 2. So write an equation first, okay? And then think about how to find x by solving equations. So I don't like half, so let's double both sides. So 60 degrees will be 120 minus x, right? What is x then? 60 degrees. That's how we find the value of x. Okay. Next one, number 9. This is angel swing or Power Ranger shape. Okay, point of intersection of two chords is inside, so we'll add them. So what are we looking for? In the formula says this angle can be found by adding these two and then divide by 2. That's the formula, okay? What is the information given here? Not these numbers. What is the number? 120. So let's use straight angle here. What is going to be the other supplementary angle to 120 degrees? That is 60 degrees, right? So this 60 degrees can be found by using the formula. On the formula paper, it says subtract two numbers. Add two numbers and divide by 2, right? So I'm using that formula, but I need to use the corresponding numbers. We are looking for this angle by adding these two measure of the arcs and divide by 2. So this is how we set up an equation. Let's double both sides and then subtract to find x value. So answer will be 34 degrees, right? 34 and 86, that's total 120, right? Divided by 2, we get 60, which is supplementary to that angle. Next question, number 10. I have two tangent lines, and same thing. This angle outside can be found from difference, and we will divide by 2, okay? What is this measure? And then let's subtract this part, okay? This is given, that's x. And what would be the other part then? The whole circle is 360, so we'll subtract x, that is the measure. So let's set it up equation. 50 degrees can be found by doing subtractions. 360 degrees subtract x, that's a higher number, right? Bigger arc. And subtract x, and then we will divide by 2. That's the formula. Larger one, smaller one, and divide by 2 after you subtract, okay? So that's how we get 50. We are not looking for 50. 50 is given, and I need to solve the equation. So setting up the equation is the first thing to do. Let's do algebra now, okay? Can I double both sides? Sure, 100 equals to, can we simplify on the left-hand side? Yes, we can. Subtract x and subtract x, that is, subtract 2x, right? So let's do the numbers. Move the terms, 2x will be 260. So what is x? 130 degrees. So setting up an equation is very important part. So you need to know which formula to use and use all the information given to set up an equation and then solve for x by using algebraic skills. Next question, number 11. We are not finding this angle here, right? It is already given. So the problem is a little bit higher level than finding this angle directly. So let's think about what to do. To find 20 degrees, what do I need to do? Subtract angles here and then divide by 2, right? So let's set up an equation. X minus 30 all over 2. That's right. So set up an equation and solve the equation. So let's double both sides. 40 equals to x minus 30. So x will be 70 degrees. Okay. Last one. This is the angle formed outside from two tangent lines. So I need to think about subtracting this guy minus inside here, small one, right? And then we'll divide by 2. To do that, I need to know this measure and outer measure. So let's use inscribed angle with this arc. This is inscribed angle. What would be the measure of this arc?
140.
140 degrees from yesterday lesson. Good. By knowing that, can I find the green part outer this arc?
Yes.
Yes, 360 subtract 140, right? So that is 220 degrees. That's right. So let's set up an equation. X can be found by subtracting 220, 140, and then divide by 2. So x will be 80 over 2, right? So this is 40 degrees. That's how we use the formulas on the circle.